first stream of November. Let's make it feel like fall in here because it is. Oh, don't burn yourself. Don't burn yourself when you light candles. Make sure you have an adult help you. I'm talking to myself. Okay. And yes, I picked a bump on my face. It wasn't even a pimple. It was just a bump under the surface. And I picked it. And picked it. Hi, Mila. Is it Mila or Mila? Hi, Milo. Shout out to Milo. We have a Milo or a Mila and then a Milo. And then, hi, Cavs. Shout out to Cody. Hi, it's summer. That's why I love fall. Woo, that's a lot. That's a lot. All right, let's blow this dry. Hi, Sam. Shout out to Sam. Thank you, Roberto. Hi, Darius. Shout out to Darius. Okay. All right, let's get this beauty blenders out. We're doing a fall look. It is Makeup Monday Madness. We're gonna do a glamorous fall look. I think you guys even forgot what I look like with makeup on that is not Halloween makeup. Let's remind ourselves. Let's see. I think I forgot what I look like. I'm gonna try this new beauty blender. It says it uses less makeup. We're gonna give it a shot. Oh, what is that? That's weird. That's weird. That's super weird. I can't even describe what that feels like. Weird. But we're gonna give it a try. All right. I don't know. We're gonna try it. It says it uses less makeup because it doesn't absorb. That doesn't feel right. It feels like pleather. Pleather. That's a crime against humanity. No. Yuck. Yucky. I can't. That's a crime against humanity for sure. Ugh. Pleather. It was like pleather. A thin piece of pleather. No. I can't do that. Hi, Cheer for Life. Hi, Carla. Hi, Sergio. It is 12:41. Some good news for today. My daughter is helping me put together my standing desk. We are going to move this mirror. The mirror will eventually go in this corner, but for today it's just going to go over there just to make room for the desk until we can move that dresser over. And then eventually I'll have the dresser here and the mirror right there, which will make it easier for me to take videos in front of the mirror. Because we are starting something new. We are starting something called a capsule wardrobe, which is where you take only a few items, like one pair of jeans, one pair of slacks, one short skirt, one long skirt, You know, one t-shirt, a couple of these, a couple of that, and you have enough clothes to wear 40 different outfits for the month. What you do is you try to make sure all of the tops can go with all of the bottoms for the most part. And then with the change of accessories, it will make each item go that much further. And a lot of these can go into winter because fall and winter are very close together. Some of these items are from my summer wardrobe, like the same jeans. We are going to be doing fall makeup today, and then I will put on some of the fall outfits, and I will film them in shorts, not shorts like my juicy shorts, no, short videos. And at the end of the month, I will make a longer video putting all the looks together in one video, so that you guys will learn how to save money, save time, save the planet by using a more capsule wardrobe style. You don't have to embrace it 100% for it to help you. Just even embracing it a little bit will save money and save time and help save the planet. So who doesn't like those things? Some people don't want to save money. Some people don't care. I care. I care. I want to save money. I love fall outfits. I love fall outfits. They're so fun. This looks kind of yellow. That's fine. I love fall. Okay, so I think today I'm going to wear an orangish blush. I will show you the look we're going for here in a minute. Make sure to subscribe. If it's your first time here, please put a 1 so I can welcome you. I might need to shut this bedroom door. Give me a second. Just watching a movie. Okay. She's vibing in there. Watching a movie. All right, let me show you what look we're doing. Hey, Julius, that works. That absolutely works. Here in Nevada, my summer outfits can't be the same as winter. I wish they could, but it goes from 110 degrees, 115 degrees, all the way down to 30 degrees. That's a huge jump. So I can't wear my little summer dresses in the winter, and I can't wear my fall outfits in the summer, you know? It just doesn't work that way. But I only own 2 pairs of jeans, and they get me through the year for summer, fall, winter, and spring. I used to only have 1 pair of jeans, and we're only using 1 pair of jeans for the capsule wardrobe. Okay, let me show you what we're doing. We're gonna do this look. You can see she's got nice, pretty blue eyes. I don't know if they're contacts or not. However, warm colors like that, like a red, a warm brown, an orange, burnt orange, those colors will definitely bring out blue eyes. Okay, she's got this little thing going here. where I'm gonna use, I'm gonna apply the top color, and then I'm gonna put a little foundation there, kind of like a cut crease. I'm not familiar with cut creases. I've never done cut creases until that one time I did that red look. That was my first ever attempt at a cut crease or anything like it. So this is where the rubber meets the road, you guys, where I start really learning makeup. You know, I've done Halloween makeup before, and you guys saw how that went this time. But makeup, like pretty makeup, I'm behind. Like the first time I ever really used a highlighter this year. First time I ever contoured this year. You know, like that I never contoured my nose. I tried it a long time ago, and I didn't have the nose shape for it until I had my nose corrected. So yeah, I'm brand new to a lot of things that everybody else is very familiar with. So I'm late to the party, but that's okay as long as we make it to the party. Thank you, Julius. Sam helped me find that look. Okay, so we're putting the contour on the 5 head, 4 head, 5 head, same difference. Okay, now I'm gonna put a little bit of this bronzer because there is still sun in the fall, and we're gonna warm up this face a little bit, bring some orange to it. We still want to have a little bit of a sun-kissed look. That's why I love her. We still need dimension in our face, even if it's fall. Okay, now I'm going to put this orangey color, this burnt orange blush. We're moving away from the pinks and we're going into the orange. Yes, this should be lovely. Lovely, lovely. I do like that. I'll put a little on the brow bone. This is the e.l.f. liquid blush. It goes a very long way. How was everybody's Halloween? Did you guys have a nice time? Did anybody go anywhere or dress up? Or did you all just stay home? Did you pass out candy? What'd you do? Let me know. I'm gonna put a tiny bit more. Oh, thank you, Milo. I hope so. I've never done anything like it. I really appreciate that. Oh, that's nice. We watched a movie too. We watched Carrie. I thought it was going to be really scary because when I was young, I thought it was scary. And I only watched like, and then went into my room. So I had no idea, and I don't want to give it away for anyone who hasn't seen it, but I was pleasantly surprised that it wasn't too scary. That's all I'll say. It wasn't scary at all anyways. Thank you, Cody. I appreciate you guys are so sweet to me. Okay, we're doing the contour underneath. I am still blown away at the Edward Scissorhands look. For those of you who did not get to see me dressed as Edward Scissorhands, there are shorts that I posted, and there's also some pictures in the community post. It came out really well, but the shorts are super cute. Especially the one where he's going with the scissors. Look for that one if you haven't seen them yet. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sam. You know what? I was a little nervous. Because he's so classic, you don't want to get it wrong, you know? And especially after all the looks that we had, and some of them were really good. I was nervous to not do Edward justice. You know, I was like, he needs to be better than most of the looks, you know, or all of them. So I was nervous. That was a lot of pressure. And when I started putting on the eyeshadow, I was like, oh no. I think we did go the right direction by using the gray contour because it wasn't too powdery. It did the trick. It was kind of gray, kind of brown. So it was a little lighter than I wanted, but I didn't want it too dark. I didn't want it too warm. So it worked. It worked. He's definitely innocent, romantic. I had some comments saying how beautiful, you know? I think it was like art. His spirit, or whatever you want to call it, like his aura, his spirit is so gentle and pure and lovely that I don't see the character as spooky at all. I see him like a little lamb dressed in leather. Yeah, he's so pretty. That's how I describe my dad. I would say that my dad was beautiful. Like, his spirit was beautiful. He was a manly man, don't get me wrong. Like, he liked fishing and, you know, things that you could consider manly. But then he was an artist and was just pure at heart. Just did not like conflict. Just a lovely man. I'm up. How are you doing, Ken? Thank you to those who came from the sleep stream to check me out here in the day. It's much appreciated. All right, let's put on some highlighter on this nose. Oh, first we'll do the powder. Oh, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do that? I'm gonna powder under my eyes first. Okay. I'm powdering under the eyes. For those who don't know, I'm I'm sure most of you know more than I do about makeup. So that I don't get creases under the eyes. Once you put the concealer under there, you got to put the powder under there to keep it from creasing. Oh, eyebrows. Eyebrows and the nose. Hi, Jorge. I am a grandma, but I'm not your grandma, so please don't call me that. Only one person gets to call me that. My grandson. Oh, my eye was watering. Both of my eyes are watering. Oh, that's not nice. Okay. Well, I am a grandma, but they're saying it to be mean. They're not saying it to be nice. But I'll let you know, being a grandma is a gift. There's nothing wrong with being a grandma. They're just rude. They're just trying to be rude. I am a grandma, yes. But if I'm not your grandma, please don't call me grandma. You can call me Brooke. You can call me Brookie. Okay, we're moving to the eyebrows. Okay, so let me start telling you guys what we're going to be doing for November. We are going to be doing, since the makeup looks were a big hit for Halloween, we're going to be doing very artsy makeup looks. We'll be doing regular makeup looks, and then we're going to be doing art makeup looks. So like face painting, whimsical things, optical illusions, and we'll be doing the more elaborate ones on Mondays and Fridays. So, and we have a new schedule. But, so Makeup Madness Monday, that's how you can remember when we're going to be doing these looks. Makeup Madness Monday and Funtastical Face Art Fridays. Okay, so Monday and Fridays are the days where you can look for the more wow face makeup. And then on Tuesday, we'll be doing hair. And you can remember that because we're going to be doing terrific tresses. Tresses is hair. So I'll be focused. I'll still do makeup that day, but it'll be like simple makeup, like my regular makeup, and then we'll do the hair. So that way I could take pictures and my makeup will be done, but it'll be focused more on the hair. I'll probably come on camera already done in my makeup, or I'll come on and we'll do a simple makeup, and then we'll do a few different hair looks or a couple different hair looks depending on how complicated they are. Just to get us out of our rut of doing the same hairdos all the same time. I mean, at the same hairdos all the time. I dropped it. I can't grab it. Okay. We fell in love in October. That's why. Okay, I did my eyebrows thicker today, as you can see. She's got a nice thick brow. And I want to have a nice thick brow for this look. What was that? My voice squeaked like I'm in puberty. Maybe I'll finally develop. Maybe Okay, we're gonna try to make these eyebrows look the same. But let me tell you what else we're gonna be doing. So besides the fantastical face art and the makeup madness and the hair, I'm gonna be practicing ASMR and hopefully bringing some ASMR to you guys, where it'll be Saturday and Sunday, and you can remember that because it's gonna be sounds. So like serene sounds on Saturday, spooky stories Sunday. So it's the S's for the ASMR, okay? I'm going to be taking Wednesdays and Thursdays off. However, I will be filming behind the scenes extra on Mondays and Tuesdays and the other days. That way I can still post on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I'm just not going to do a stream on those days. I have been filming non-stop for the whole year. Yesterday and the day before were the first time I took a day off that wasn't because of pain or a funeral. I just took the day off. I haven't done that since I started filming this channel. Those were my first days scheduled off. All year. That's a long time. So yeah, I'm going to be taking 2 days off, which is Wednesday and Thursday, but you'll still see posts from me. But I will be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the Saturday and Sunday will be in the late afternoon to evening, so we can get more people to watch the ASMR. Most people who have plans on Saturdays and Sundays usually do it in the daytime. I know some people go out on, late at night and they're clubbing and doing that kind of thing. But I think in general, most people are back home at night. And so we're trying to hit a wider audience. People do barbecues and go to their families' houses, usually in the daytime. So I'm going to do 2 days where it's later in the day. And I will keep you posted in the community post so you guys know what's going on. Just like today, I posted and said, hey, we're doing Makeup Madness Monday. You guys are going to get familiar with the schedule because every day it starts with the letter of the month. So Makeup Madness Monday, Terrific Tresses Tuesday, Fantastical Face Art Friday, and then Serene Sounds Saturday, and Spooky Story Sunday. So you're going to be able to remember it easy because we're doing it with the days of the week, with what it starts with. We're doing that on purpose to help you remember what day is what and what we're doing, okay? And hopefully you guys are excited about spooky stories, ASMR, and all of that. But for the other thing that we're doing, I'm going to be showing you an outfit of the day every day out of a capsule wardrobe, which is just a few items, like 5 bottoms, 2 dresses, so many tops, not that many tops, like 3 sweaters, 1 t-shirt, a couple things, and it makes like 40, 50 outfits. And I will be showing you how to do a capsule wardrobe and what I'm wearing that day. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, I did not do my highlighter yet. Let's do the highlighter. I'm going to choose this orangey color. Okay, just real subtle. We're moving out of summer, so it's not boom. It's just a little kiss. Okay, I like it. Okay, now we're gonna move into the look for the eyeshadow. Let me show you what we're doing. I am going to do a cosplay. Yes, we are going to be doing the Queen of Hearts. And I'm excited to do her because that is the last character. We did 5 characters for Alice in Wonderland. I even did 2 Cheshire Cats. I did a steampunk Cheshire Cat, and then I did a regular Cheshire Cat. The Queen of Hearts is the last one, and then we're moving on to a video game character, then an anime character. We're going to be switching it up, so not just Disney. We just did 5 Disney characters, and now it is time to move into some other characters. We need to bring anime into the fold. I've only done 1 anime character so far, and that was Lady Tsunade. People loved her. Okay, so this is kind of, here we go. Let's just go for it. Ooh, that might be a little too dark. That might be a little too dark. I'm gonna just do the same thing over here, and I'm gonna switch to the more orangey color. Let me get a different brown. I don't want orange, but I do want, okay, let's try this. Whoa, whoa. I didn't know it was gonna be that dark. Whoopsie. Well, we've got some blending to do. We've got some lightening to do. I'm trying to move it around, and then I'm going to clean the brush and then move it around some more. It's getting better. That shocked me because I put it on my arm and that looked good. And then I put it on the eye and it was so dark. Okay, let me look at this because okay. Hi, Eamon. Shout out to Eamon. So I have a printer coming, and that's going to come in handy for me to be able to print the looks so that I don't have to keep opening this up. I'll have it clipped right here. Definitely a lot easier. Okay, this is too high. Okay. Before anything else, I'm going to go ahead and put the white right here. Okay, yeah, we love a fall look. Let me remind you guys what we're doing. Thank you, Roach. So it goes out further than I normally do mine. That's why I have a little right here, because hers goes out. Hers is looking darker than mine. Okay, give me 1 second. Ooh, I get stuck to that yoga ball all the time. You know what I was thinking? I'm gonna tell this to Sam. When I made that that board, the capsule wardrobe board, I wish I would have remembered the brown skirt from the Mad Hatter. I would totally use that. I would totally use the brown skirt. Okay, we're gonna put this under the eye. I would take the yellow skirt off and use the brown one. So maybe I'll either recreate the board or I'll just explain it. I love the brown skirt. I love it. And it'll go with more than the yellow skirt will. The yellow skirt was like a 2 or 3 option thing. Like it could only go with 2 shirts. Whereas the brown one can go with so much. It just makes sense. So I think I could go ahead and make it today before I post it anywhere, since nobody has seen it yet. Okay, let's start making the darker part. Then redoing it? Okay. I can do that. I might have messed this up. You know, I told you I don't know how to do this style that I'm doing today. I think I used too dark of a color. I mean, she has it on the top. It goes there's a darker part and there's a lighter part. Like the dark part for the, to go above it, but then it like blends with the lighter color. So I'm trying to like bring it back down so it's not too dark. And then I have to blend that with that color I already had on the top. I don't think that brown is blending very well. But it is Milani, so I'm just gonna keep fudging with it. I think it looked better like this. Okay. I want to take it off. I do. I want to start over on that. I do. I want it to be pretty. I don't want it to be messy like that. Yeah. Just the eyeshadow. We're not taking off the whole makeup, just the eyeshadow. And I don't have to take off this eye, just this one. That brown is just too dark. I don't know why I went with that. It's like, I have other color browns. I have this thing, and I'm sitting here using this like this is my only colors. I have plenty of browns. Why am I confining myself to just 2 colors? Don't do that. All right. Deception is pretending that it's real. I don't pretend I look like this. You guys watch me get ready. Okay. We shall start again. Let's just ignore people that aren't here to be nice. That's fine. We can just do our own thing. We're here to be nice. We're here to have fun. So that's what we will do. Okay, let me look at this picture again. Okay, so it does need a little bit of depth, a little darker, but not that brown that I had just used. Maybe this one. That's what I used the first time. You know what? Okay, we're using like an orangey brown now. It's not going to be as dark as that. Yeah. There we go. That's better. I barely put a little the first time because I did not want to go too heavy if it was the wrong color. That's much better. I don't think I did it very well, but that's much better. I think we're gonna work on this for a minute. Once I clean it up with the foundation, I think it's gonna look a lot better. It's darker on one eye than the other, so I have to darken it over here. It's getting closer. Okay, Sam, we'll see you in a bit. Let's see if I could work a miracle in 5 minutes. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm not paying attention to you, Dave. Of course I'm paying attention to you, but I also am doing my makeup. So why do you need to know where my grandson is? That's a strange question. Why are you worried where my grandson is? Thank you, XD. You don't find that weird to ask someone where their grandson is? Because I do. It's darker. It's still darker on that side, so I have to put a little bit more. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, let's put this on the hood of my eye. Hopefully I can pull this off. Okay, we're gonna put a lighter color here where we just put that foundation. I don't even know that I needed it because I avoided it pretty well down below, but here we are anyways. I can hear my daughter putting my desk together. That's so nice of her. We're gonna have a standing desk pretty soon so I could spend more time with you guys without hurting. Okay, now we're gonna do who said I'm meeting up with anyone in LA? You guys ask personal questions that, like, asking where my grandson is and asking who I'm meeting as if I said I'm going anywhere. Like, that's actually a concerning question. Thank you for the donation. To ask where my grandson is. Okay. I think we're going with that because this is new to me, and that's about the best I can do, I think. I'm gonna go a little darker underneath. Ooh, she's got the desk together. I can hear it going up and down. Okay, we're opening a new liquid liner because some of them got used on my nose for all that makeup. So we are going with a brand new one so I don't have to worry where it's been. The ball, the yoga ball. I'm on a yoga ball. But for those who want to catch me slipping, you could watch the sleep stream, and I guarantee you, you will hear what you just thought you heard. Okay, give me a second. 5 seconds. What do you mean massive eyebrows? They're a little bit bigger than I usually wear them because the lady in this look has nice thick eyebrows. And every once in a while I draw mine thicker. Not too often though. I do like the look, I just don't like to go too thick. I think this is about as thick as I would go. Unless it was for a caricature character. This is still a little runny. Thank you, Sam. I actually like them. Thank you. Okay, she's got quite the wing going on. Oh, I made a mess. I made a mess. Just a tiny bit. This is a brand new eyeliner, and it's kind of like a new mascara. The first few days are difficult with it. Oh no! I wish I could have just used one of the other ones, but like I said, some of them had been up my nose. I don't really want to stick them up my nose. I mean, put them on my eye if they've been up my nose. What am I doing? Just clean it with a brush. It was so minimal. I think that's okay. We're just gonna leave it. Okay, Prince Felix. Thank you. I'm gonna pin your comment. Zeljana? Is that your name? Oh, I'm not interested in being a stepmom. I already raised my kids. Thanks for the honor, though. My daughter's playing with the desk. I hear it going up and down. Okay, now it's time to do the wing on this side. I can't wait, Sam. I'm putting it right here where this desk is, but at an angle, I mean the mirror, but at an angle so that I could still reach this and still use this desk to sit down. So this makeup thing will be right in between both desks. I'm still gonna leave this one here for now. And then that way I have somewhere to keep all of this stuff. And then once my makeup's done and I need to stand, I can move to the other desk. And I'm going to put some hanging plants above it so that it's not just a dead corner of me staring at, like, you know, I'll have a ring light behind it, but I'm going to have hanging lamps, plants above it so that for feng shui, so that the plants bring the energy out of that corner, and it's just gonna make it prettier. You guys won't see the plants unless from here. You'll see them, but not while I'm at the other desk. And then this corner over here that's completely empty, it's just a big empty corner, right? I had my shake machine over there, but that's all that was over there. I'm gonna put a little dresser over there, and then I'm gonna put the mirror over in this corner where the dresser is. So the dresser's moving there, the mirror's moving there, and once I put the mirror here, I'm gonna have way more room to record in the mirror and just to look at my outfits, because right now it's just kind of an awkward spot to go right here in between my bed and the mirror to look at my outfit. I'm also going to put the black backdrop right here behind the mirror, so that when I want to film the black backdrop footage, all I have to do is move the mirror out of the way, and then I can use that corner for double purposes, for the mirror and for the black backdrop. You see how much lighter my hair is? It's got highlights that go all the way. I didn't make them go all the way to the scalp because I didn't want the bleach to touch my scalp, but they're pretty close. It's basically the same color, but so it still has the dark ash, but it's just more highlighted, like instead of a shadow root. So I have to decide whether I want to do the shadow root. See down here, I didn't put any of those highlights. This is just the same color I normally do it. I kept them all up here. There's a few right there. There. And then I put them down here. I put bigger pieces down here. You can see a lot more brightness through the bottom, but I didn't bring them all the way up to here. I just put like bigger chunks down underneath. And then I made my ends lighter. So the ends of my hair are light and bright now, with some big chunks in here so that it's not as dark as it was. See, here it is. Some bigger pieces through it. And then on the top, I brought it all the way to the part. And then I just have to decide whether I like that or not, or want a shadow root. But I think I like it. And yeah, it made it like the same color but brighter. And so when I put my hair up, I'm now going to have like highlights that come from the scalp and more fun pieces, like see that? But I also put low lights so that you can see the dimension. You can see the brown right here, the brown right there, but with a piece right there. Where before it all just kind of looked like one color. So now it's got some dimension to it. But I have to get used to it because I'm not used to seeing stripes at the base of my hair, I mean the top of my hair. So I have to get used to that. And see whether I like that. If not, I can always put a little shadow root, maybe just a tiny short one. It doesn't have to be a long shadow root like I had, just to kind of camouflage the stripes a little bit right there, but we'll see. We'll see what I'm gonna do. It's just brighter. Just like, I think brighter is the way to describe it. I like these pieces for sure. Thank you. Saved myself a lot of money. Okay, I need to put a little more right here. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. Thank you. It looks new to me. It looks like I went to the salon, and it's not very different, but it looks different. It looks, you know, And I do need to do a couple little touch-ups here and there. Maybe next time I'll add more blonde down through the bottom of it. I just have to decide whether I'm keeping it like this or a shadow root. If I'm doing a shadow root, I won't do the underneath part. I won't bring the highlights up to the top. But if I'm keeping it like this, then I might add a few highlights just a little lower to like the ear part from here to here so that it's in this part of the hair. But no sense in damaging it if nobody's gonna see that part of my hair. Okay, I think the eyeliner is a match. Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm liking it. It feels like a nice fall color now that I added the brown into it. There's a couple spots that need a little more brown. It feels more ashy, but brighter. It might be heavier on this side than this side. So I could put a couple little brown ones right there just to even that out. But when I move it around, it like evens out. It's hard to plan for the blonde to go exactly in the same heaviness. Like you don't want exactly the same stripes, like, you know. And when you're picking the hairs that you're gonna use, like I just went with where there was blonde, I tried to pick up those blonde pieces, and where there was brown, I tried to leave the brown for brown. So that I wasn't processing the wrong areas. If they're already processed blonde, that's like the best place to go for blonde. Okay, let's curl these lashes. I am liking this eyeshadow. I think it looks okay. I don't think I did a perfect job, but I like it. Sorry. Let's recurl that. I'm so excited for this standing desk. I think it's going to help me to move the dresser over there as well, because first of all, that dresser isn't one that I use every day. It's more like a storage dresser. It's got extra skincare in it, my medicines, but all my medicines are in like a pill containers. So it's just like the backup bottles or whatever, and stuff that I don't use every day. It's like a once a month type thing that I go into that dresser, or maybe twice a month. So if I put it over here, it's like, first of all, it's gonna stay cleaner, because over here it's behind the door, so I throw stuff on top of it and it's like a catch-all messy, like, I mean, it's a mess, okay? But if it's out here where, you know, it's not going to be like, okay, I just lean over from my bed. My nightstand's like this big, right? And it's got my skincare on it, and there's not room for much else. So after I like eat some grapes or whatever, I put the bowl over on that dresser instead of getting up and putting it away. I'm like, oh, I'll get it later. But if I have to lean all the way and crawl across the bed, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be more likely to go put it in the sink, you know? I really only have one bowl on my dresser, but the rest is like lidocaine patches, a big basket of lotions. All that can go in my closet or in my bathroom. Like, I don't need to have that out. It's going to force me to stop using that as a clutter catch-all. I'm going to decorate it all nice and cute. Okay, I love this mascara, let me just say. But I am still going to use an eyelash just to bring this look up a notch. And she does have an eyeliner on the lower lid. She has an eyeliner right here. I'm going to use an eyeshadow for that. Sueño? Gracias. This is my first normal look in 2 weeks, you guys. Like, human. A human, non-Halloween look. This is my first one in 2 weeks. Okay, let's put some 421s on, which is an eyelash size. Oh, first let me put the little bit of brown. Which one am I going to use? Right here. I went a little lighter than she did. We're going to go with that. What do you think? Let's get some 421s. Hi from Serbia. Thank you, Milo. I appreciate that. I don't know what a 380 is. Thank you, Eamon. I'm probably going to keep my hair up because I'm wearing, from what I'm wearing a dress and I might put a scarf on it or a jacket. We're gonna see if the look requires me to wear my hair up or down. But I definitely think this adds to making the hair up cuter. I do like that. I like the blonde around my face a lot. A lot. It is 1:58. That's what time it is here in Vegas. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Eamon. I spent all day yesterday doing my hair. And my daughter was gone. She had gone with her boyfriend. And I was in the bathroom going, gosh, and she's like, Mom? I'm like, oh, I thought I was alone to be cussing at my hair. I even had to have a pep talk with myself. I was like, because I was ready to wash it out and then just put brown over it. And I'm like, no, stay the course. Stay the course. This is going to come out great. Just wash off the bleach. Like, because I had to keep flipping it, opening it, wiping some off, closing it back up, opening the next one, wiping some bleach off, leaving some of the bleach. Like, it was so much work so that my hair wouldn't fall off. I mean, I could have just left the bleach and let it rip off my hair, but no. So it was a lot. It was a lot. And I started getting to the point where I was cussing because I noticed a little bleach spilled out of the foil and made a spot on my hair that I was going to have to correct. And I was getting like, maybe I took on too much. Maybe I should just wash it off and go brown. And then I was like, no. I had to slap myself. Get it together, woman. Sometimes things get like, you know, a little difficult and it's hard to see the final outcome, like that it's going to come together. But what do we always say here? Trust the process. Trust the process. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. Means a lot to me. And I thought my roots were warm. They're not, but at night, if you look in the mirror and there's no sunlight and the lighting is warm, if it's like a golden light, it's gonna like play tricks on your eyes. So I thought I had hot roots and I don't. I thought I was for sure doing another shadow root. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Eamon. Okay, we're not doing that. We're not attacking people for whether they use EBT or not. Okay. Eyelashes are on. We're gonna push these ones up a little bit to match the. Push these down. I absolutely love this size of the lashes. I think they're wispy. I think they add just enough without being too heavy. Okay, and we're gonna find a lip color now. Whoa. I've got this. This isn't, this is more brown. Let me look at her color. Why do I do what, Lillian? Okay, this is kind of a good color for it, actually. I'm just gonna go real lightly. There's a video explaining why I do it. Okay, I think this is a good outline because the other ones that I have are a little too light. So from here on out, I'm going to try to blend the two. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Not baddest beige. Not, oh, maybe baddest beige. Yeah. Well, baddest beige is a little brown. I'm gonna clean that up. I think that works. Let me use this. My lips are dry, dry, dry. I think that works. It's okay. Oh no, I need to clean this one. I was hoping this one was clean. Clean it right now with my makeup remover. One more. And makeup remover. Ooh. Thank you. Late to class. Thank you, Zeljana. I don't do it because I think I need it, but thank you. I do it because I enjoy it, and it's like art. You would? Okay, good. All right, I'm just making it a sharper line. Especially on top. Cupid. Okay. She's done. She's done. Now I'm gonna put on a fall look for my outfit, and I'm going to film some shorts for you guys, and then I will come back and show you one of my fall outfits. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Natalie. That's very sweet. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys watching me and helping me get ready, and spending a little time with me while I did get ready. And this thing, yuck. Yuck. Who wants to do pleather? That was so disgusting. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Real Techniques. That was not for me. The feel of it was so gross. It felt so unnatural. It did not feel nice at all. I remember back in the day they were using all different types of things to try to use as beauty blenders. They were doing like vinyl gloves and all these different things. That's what that reminds me of, where they just like use anything and to like, so that it doesn't absorb your product. I would rather it absorb some of my product and give me a nicer finish than just kind of bounce around the product. And yeah. No need to argue. You guys can have difference of opinion, you know. That's why we're all created differently, because some people like this and some people like that. So no need to argue. Sabrina's got beautiful eyes. I don't think mine are too bad either. So I'm not in a competition with Sabrina. She's beautiful, and I happen to think I'm beautiful. It took me 40-something years to get there, but I'm finally there. I finally think I am confident in my own skin. I don't have to be the prettiest to feel pretty. All right, guys. Love you guys. Signing out. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.